better not be cold.
Will you be quiet? You want to get caught?
What are you doing? Why does he have to get out quickly?
Then I'll be naked.
But not alone.
God, people think you're a guy with all the trouble you're having.
Since when did Campbell ever wear a bra when she was with a guy?
Ooh, you are cold.
It's 420. My parents flushed mine. I think mine smoked mine. Don't you just hate that?
I can't wait to get out of this place.
You're going to the real world.
We better go.
Oh, I've definitely cooled off. And I feel clean. This isn't a bath scene. Come on. So you guys want to go through the gym?
I guess.
All right, cool.
What was that?
Don't mess around. No, I heard it too.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Aren't you Miss Jackson?
I used to be before I was married.
I knew it. I was in your 12th grade class, Worcester High, Massachusetts.
How on earth did you ever remember me?
Some things you never forget. I'm Tom Ryan.
Tom, I do remember you.
You do?
Yeah, you were the boy that was always asking for extra tutoring, even though your grades were just fine.
Well, I had a hunger for knowledge back then.
Exactly what kind of knowledge?
I was that obvious, huh?
I remember thinking at the time it was a pity you weren't a few years older.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
And so here we are, what, 15 years later?
What's your married name?
Fox, what was my married name? I'm divorced.
Me too. So are you teaching still?
No. No, the divorce left me comfortable. You?
I'm a cop. A detective with the Palm Beach Police Department.
God, that sounds dangerous.
Yeah, at times.
You know, I was just gonna head back to my hotel. Would you like to come and have a drink?
Yes. Just a minute. Whoever this is will have to call me back, please.
It's Harry. Listen, I just got a call about a suicide over at Brecken Hall. One of the faculty. You and Cassie are on call.
Harry, you've always had such
Cassie is already on her way.
bad timing. Right. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to take a rain check.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
well, I'll be here in town 5 more days. Call me at the hotel.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Still wear the same aftershave.
This is Jackson. Yes.
Sergeant St. John's my partner, Sergeant Ryan.
Girls, the headmaster stated that you came here to go swimming tonight.
It was a dare, that's all. It was really dumb. We're sorry. Please don't tell my parents.
Mr. Richards, why would he do something like that?
Can you tell us how you found him?
After we got out of the pool, we took a shortcut through the gym to get back to my car. And then we saw him just hanging there.
Yeah, come on, let's get you right home, okay?
Girls, tell me what time you got here and how long you went swimming.
It was about 8:30 or so. We weren't in the pool that long.
Your friends seem to indicate that you knew Richards pretty well.
No, not really.
You don't seem too sure.
Well, it was more like we heard things about him. We don't know for sure, Kara.
What kind of things?
And there was trash talk that he'd gotten involved with a student,
Somebody you knew?
Nicole Spencer. The word was she was going tabloid with it.
Nicole, we wanted to talk to you alone because we have reason to believe that you might have been more involved with him than the other students.
Involved with who?
Andy Richards.
He apparently committed suicide tonight.
Oh my God.
There was a rumor that you were having an affair with him.
I can't believe he's dead. That's impossible.
Was your affair still going on?
Nobody has to know about this, do they? If my parents find out, they're never gonna forgive me.
Well, we have to list a reason on our report for his suicide, Nicole.
No. It was over months ago. I denied everything. I mean, none of the teachers knew about it. Nobody did.
Doesn't seem like a girl eager to kiss and tell.
Yeah, but her parents confirmed her alibi. Cass, you ever had a crush on a teacher?
Yeah, Mr. Bolton's 7th grade. Picture Robert Redford teaching English in tight pants and an open shirt. Yeah. You?
Yeah. Yeah. I had a crush on a high school chemistry teacher. I ran into her tonight at the museum.
Yeah, let me guess. Overweight, orthopedic shoes, saggy nylons.
No, not quite.
All pretty much cut and dried, except for this. See here, the condition of the fingernails indicates that he scraped at something before he died.
Change your mind about committing suicide?
Well, the deceased also had sexual intercourse before he died. We're putting it through a DNA screening.
Well, one-off performance is no reason for a suicide. Of course, I wouldn't know from personal experience, but...
St. Bart's 94.
Oh, come on. I was sunburned.
Thanks. Something's not right with these.
Let me try something.
Well, do it again gently. And this time, like you're unsure if you want to go through with it.
You see, it never falls close to the same position twice.
Which means if no one touched the chair afterwards, then we have to assume he was murdered.
But why? To make it look like a suicide?
It's weird.
Mr. Metcalf said you wanted to see us.
We did. We understand that one of you may have inadvertently moved the folding chair.
I don't think so.
Well, it's a normal thing. I mean, if you were trying to get to the body, it could have happened.
We never touched the body. We ran right out and called for help. We never even touched Mr. Richards.
All night long, I kept seeing his face with his eyes wide open like that.
You know what? Let's get you some water.
Oh, it's my parents. Can I call them? There's a payphone outside the gym.
Go ahead.
Do people really touch dead bodies when they find them?
Yeah, sometimes.
Why?
Well, I think it's their instinct to try to save the person before they call for help.
Right. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Listen, in case you want to talk to me anymore for any reason, feel free to call my cell phone. Anytime. Whatever you want, just name it. All you have to do is ask. Okay.
Well, given that there were no fingerprints on the chair, I'd say you're probably right.
Except we don't have a single suspect or motive to speak of.
Sounds to me like you should talk to the wife. If all the kids in the school knew about his little fling, maybe she did too.
You think the wife knew about Nicole Spencer?
Go ask. Who knows how the affair ended? He dumps her and she never forgives him. Go ahead, go. Go.
It just doesn't make sense that he would take his own life.
I heard a rumor that the girls at school were more attached to him than normal.
Yeah, it couldn't be. And he was always very, very clear to define his teacher-student relationships.
Well, over the years, there had to have been some of the girls who had crushes on him.
All harmless.
All of them? Nobody stands out recently?
I remember a girl named Nicole Spencer who showed signs of an infatuation. You know, you could just see it in the way that she looked at him. But passed quickly enough. It always does when it's not reciprocated, right?
Mrs. Richards, when was the last time you and your husband made love?
What kind of a question is that?
The autopsy indicates he had sex before he died.
The morning that he died.
So sex in the morning was normal for you?
Sergeant St. John, my husband and I had an excellent marriage. Andy was a faithful and loving husband who enjoyed life.
I understand. But it would help our investigation of Mr. Richards' death if you would provide us with the blood sample so we could cross-check the DNA.
Why do you keep suggesting that my husband was having an affair? Is it because I'm a little older than he was? Andy was devoted to me. He was satisfied by me. There was only me. It was just me.
Hey,
Hey,
how'd it go with Dana Richards?
as expected, she defended her relationship with him. You know, she's very sensitive to the fact that she's 10 years his senior, and she passed on giving us a DNA sample.
Alibi?
Said she was watching TV all evening until the uniform showed.
Well, we got a 3:30 at Brecon Hall with a guy named Neil O'Toole. Apparently he and Richards were fighting for the assistant headmaster post.
Want to have lunch?
I do, yes, but not with you.
Who with?
Quit being a cop. Pick you up at 3.
Hi. I was wondering if I was ever going to hear from you.
You were.
Join me for lunch?
I'd love to.
The debate over the sexuality of the young men playing both male and female roles in Shakespeare is ambiguous. When the actor kissed, did he fantasize a winsome lass? Or did he realize it was another man? When you analyze Shakespeare for me, you must include all arguments. This stands as an F until you can commit to one side or the other.
Neil O'Toole, can we have a word with you, please? Sir, we understand that you lost to Mr. Richards, the assistant headmaster's job.
My mother was insistent that I apply for that job. Frankly, I had more than enough to handle as it is. But then men who still live at home with their mothers have a certain price to pay.
Well, that's a pretty noble attitude towards a position that would double your salary.
That's me. Noble.
Well, we heard some rather specific allegations about Mr. Richards.
Well, in his case, it was a flight of fact, not fancy. The carnal confession was met by his flaccid denial. Oh, I speak ill of the dead, so you question my innocence.
How did you find out?
I'm loath to tell.
Okay, O'Toole, on your feet. We're going to do this at the station.
Perhaps you can sort out whose remorse was genuine. Cara Delaney's betrayal of a friend or Nicole Spencer's confession of adultery.
Sergeant St. John.
Hi. Oh, it's nice. Gonna paint the dress on later?
I find the human body to be infinitely beautiful to paint.
So you told O'Toole about Nicole's affair with Richards.
I didn't mean to.
So you weren't trying to get her in trouble?
I love Nikki. She's great. I think she made a mistake getting involved with Mr. Richards.
What?
The curve of your cheeks. They suit the painting better than mine.
Well, I had a chat with Mr. O'Toole.
He's such a creep. What'd he say?
He said he knew about your affair with Mr. Richards.
Who told him? I sure as hell didn't. I guarantee you Andy didn't either.
Why is that?
He and O'Toole hated each other.
I see. You think Dana Richards knew about your affair?
I'm positive she didn't. I mean, the reason we ended is because he didn't want to hurt her.
What about your friend Kara? How did she feel about your affair with Richards?
I'm not a part of her group. And I never told her anything. If she said anything, she's smoking crack.
What'd she think about Richards?
She liked him, I guess. I thought everyone did.
Well, I think Nicole's on the level. I think it's hard to tell who initiated the affair, whether it was her or whether it was... Hello, you're not listening.
Yes, I am.
What's the matter?
When I was talking to Karen Delaney, I think she made a pass at me.
Who?
Tell me about it.
What'd she do?
It was more the way she looked at me than what she did.
Same thing with me when she gave me her cell phone number.
I don't know. Maybe we're reading too much into this.
Yeah, or she's a nymphomaniac who had an affair with Richards and then killed him when she found out about Nicole.
Oh, you don't believe that.
I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. Between Kara and Campbell and Sam, I mean, who's the weak link?
Sam Reynolds. Let's go.
Oh, what, now?
Yes, now?
Well, can you go without me?
Okay. Who's the mystery date?
Miss Jackson.
High school physics Miss Jackson?
Yeah. And it was chemistry.
You want to eat in?
My mom and dad are thinking about taking me out of Brecken Hall. They think this whole thing will affect my grades.
Well, how do you feel about that?
I'd really miss my friends.
Do Clara and Campbell have boyfriends?
No, not steady ones.
Or are any of you experienced sexually?
We wish. Kara is a big flirt, but like me, she's still a virgin. Campbell used to have a steady boyfriend. Seemed pretty serious. Where'd you get this from? I don't know, some kid at school.
There you go.
They definitely think it was murder.
Straight up. That woman cop was so jive about asking me what was going on between me and Nicole.
What are you smoking?
Sam, come on, it's one of those organic cigarettes. So, you and Nicole, huh?
I think that organic cigarette's got into your head, babe.
You two spent a lot of time together.
Oh, you two cut it out?
What? So you're innocent then?
Let's just say, not guilty. The question is, what do we do to prove that Andy's wife killed him?
Do the same thing the cops are doing. Look for incriminating evidence.
Thanks.
It would have come out during their investigation.
Did you tell them about us, Neil?
On what? Have them plucked the only flower in my life? Oh, hardly.
I could use some tutoring. When's your next class? What?
Of course I recognize it. It's mine.
Can you explain how it ended up in the school boiler room?
No. I didn't even know it was missing. It's usually in my jewelry box.
Well, let's go check and see if anything else is missing.
No sign of forced entry anywhere in the house. The only witness the night of the murder was that guy over there. Now, he didn't see anybody come or go between 7 and 9:15 p.m.
Well, it's all here. There's nothing missing. I'll take it down and get it dusted for prints.
Did you activate this when you left the house?
Yes.
Every time?
Yes.
Who else knows the code?
My sister, Andy's parents, and the girl that's helping create a website for my jewelry business.
When were they last here?
Oh, not for a couple of weeks. And the computer girl is very responsible. She was one of my husband's best students.
Which one?
You wanted to talk to me?
Right. We understand that you were doing some work for Mrs. Richards.
Yeah, I'm designing her webpage. She wants to market some jewelry designs. Why?
Were you over there last night?
No, I didn't really want to bother her so soon after what happened.
She's not there in the evenings.
I didn't know that.
Can you tell us what you did last night?
Yeah, I was over at Kara's house. We were doing our homework together.
Okay, Kara's mother confirms that Campbell was at their house all night last night. She says she even picked them both up at school.
Doesn't mean she couldn't have slipped out and taken the bracelet.
Oh, but what's her motive? So far, the only people with motives have alibis.
Now, what about the teacher? Maybe he just didn't find the bracelet.
No, I talked to his mommy, and she said that they were at the theater last night. Besides, he would have had to have been in cahoots with Dana Richards. Otherwise, how would he have gotten in the house to get it?
You think we haven't talked to the killer yet?
I don't know.
You know, the only other problem besides O'Toole is that nobody else would have had the strength to hoist Richards up there.
Forced at gunpoint, distracted, or more than one person involved?
Well, we're having trouble getting a clear shot at a single person, let alone two of them. All right. Oh, no. God, I'm sorry. I lost track of time. I'll be right there. I gotta go. I got a dinner date.
Night class, huh?
No, I mean dinner date. That's very funny.
What?
It's too complicated to get into. Hey, do you want to go down to the promenade and have some dinner at the Indian restaurant?
Ordinarily, I would have said yes. However, tonight, my dear sweet Franny made me kishkas. Why don't you come over and eat with us?
What the hell is kishkis?
The best kishkas. Matzah meal, blended with savory meat fat, delicately folded into ground-up cow intestines, and lovingly stuffed into skins. A feast for a king.
That's gross, and it sounds like something for Hannibal Lecter, so I'll take a rain check on you, Harry.
You be eating those kishkas by yourself.
Not kishkas, it's kishka, shiksa.
I'm just gonna grab some dinner. Oh, that'd be so cool. Can we eat with you?
No, I've already eaten.
So what? Go throw up. You can eat again.
Well, that doesn't sound good. I got an idea. Why don't you walk me to the restaurant?
Okay.
So what are you girls doing?
Oh, getting away from our parents.
Yeah, mine are so ballistic about that whole school pool thing. Young lady, we're paying an outrageous amount of money so that you can have the privilege of
Wearing a very ugly uniform.
Yeah.
Heard that before?
This is the first night my mom and dad have actually lifted the grounding. Don't you dare let me be home late, you rats.
Oh, we won't.
You think you could come back here and steal more shoes, huh? I called the cops on you.
I am the police. What's the problem?
She's a thief. She stole a pair of shoes from my store last week.
It's not true. I was trying on a pair of shoes when this weird guy working there started copying a feel. I left, but I forgot I still had the shoes on. Ask Kara.
Yeah, if anybody should be arrested, it's that freak that works for you.
That was my son. He will never touch a watcher like you.
Okay. Did she or did she not give you your shoes back?
She makes up lies about my boy. She's a thief. They're all thieves.
I tell you what. Why don't you go back in your store and let me take care of this, okay?
I swear that's what happened, Sergeant St. John. He wouldn't listen to me.
Yeah, I can tell he's not too big on listening.
Thanks for bailing me.
Sure.
You know what, girls? We've got about 30 minutes till we have to be home.
Oh, come on. I want to go to spin before it closes.
Yeah.
Go. And try not to walk out with anything unless you pay for it, okay?
And she did it.
It wasn't my fault. Campbell Carr and I were wondering if we raise some money for a reward, if that would help you to find the person who kills Mr. Richards.
Well, I am pretty desperate for solutions, but I don't think so.
No big breakthroughs, huh?
Well, even if we did, we're just not at liberty to talk about it.
Right. We just, we feel pretty useless, you know?
Well, you care, and that's important.
Thanks.
Bye.
Oh, if I eat one more rib, I'm gonna moo.
This is my favorite kind of food.
I think you have as much sauce on the outside as you do on the inside. Cajun seasoning suits you.
It's better than my aftershave.
No, it's different. I want you to come back to my hotel room for a nightcap.
Check, please. When you were teaching, did you ever get involved with any of your students?
Do you mean, was I sleeping with any of them?
Yeah.
No. I mean, but, you know, some people did.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Even happened once in a while at Worcester High.
With who?
Whom?
Whom?
Do you remember Doug Brady?
The physics teacher?
Uh-huh. He was sleeping with a girl in your class.
Oh, get out of here. Who?
Short blonde hair.
Amanda Patrick.
Right.
Oh. She became a nun.
Now you know why.
I hear the new coach is a woman.
Really? I wonder how the students will relate to her.
What are they waiting for? Why don't they arrest Dana Richards?
We might need to plant more evidence. That's one possibility.
What's the other?
Nicole, distraught over what she had done, takes her own life.
That could work. Sam, you think you're good enough to forge a suicide note from Nicole?
Hell, if you want, I'll make it look like the President of the United States signed it. Hella cool. Ladies, very hella cool.
What is it with this neighborhood? Everybody goes to bed before 10 o'clock. Doesn't anybody stay up to watch Letterman and Leno?
I like going to bed early. Not everybody's a night owl like you.
I like staying up late. It's the only time I get to be by myself.
You don't get bored?
Funny.
Oh, wait, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, I watch TV and I fall asleep, and I read a book, I fall asleep. I'm with a guy and, oh, check that, I don't go to sleep then.
Whatever you got, I don't want. Leave me alone and goodbye. What was so unclear about
Good morning, Mr.
Patillo and it's good night?
Sir, excuse me. What's good night?
For me, it's good night. Look, I drive the graveyard shift.
What time do you go to work?
Between 10:30, 10:45.
Do you know the Richards who live across the street?
Yeah, I do. What, he finally got caught?
Caught doing what?
Oh, give me a break. He's what, a basketball coach? Since when does a basketball coach need to give late-night tutoring to his students?
Mr. Patillo, I'm sorry to do this to you, but you're gonna have to come down to the station and identify some pictures for us. Do you mind?
Let's do it now so I can still get some sleep.
Mr. Patillo, do you want to, change?
No.
right, is that her?
No, definitely not. I mean, I seen her before, but not last Tuesday.
Okay, what about her?
No, I seen her before too, but not last Tuesday either. That's the one. That's who it is.
You're certain about that?
Yep. Now can I get to bed?
I'm sorry, she's not here. Kara's at school.
Do you have time to answer a couple of questions?
Okay.
She hasn't been herself since that awful thing happened at the school. She hasn't gotten into any more trouble, has she?
We don't know for sure.
Delaney, we need to talk to Kara. A neighbor identified her as having entered Dana Richards' house late on Tuesday night.
We've got a problem. You guys wanted to see me?
Yeah. Could you have a seat, please? We have an eyewitness who saw you entering the Richards house on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I did.
Why were you there?
Well, Campbell had left one of my Java programming disks there. She was working on a website for Mrs. Richards, and I needed it for computer lab.
And why didn't Campbell get it back for you?
She said it'd give her the creeps to go back into the house so soon after he died.
Did you get the alarm code from Campbell?
No, I got it from Nicole. Campbell wasn't home when I called.
How'd you know Nicole had the code?
You know, because the thing with her and Mr. Richards. He gave it to her. She told me.
Why didn't you mention that before?
I don't know. I didn't think it was important. And I didn't want to get Nikki in trouble.
Which brings us back to the question of what William Shakespeare intended by the line, fair if foul, and foul is fair.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Neil, but the police would like to have a word with one of your students. Nicole.
Maybe what I did to him was worse than what he did to me. None of that matters anymore. Nicole. The handwriting's perfect, but the note sucks.
Oh, like I have a lot of experience writing suicide notes. Yeah, right.
It doesn't matter, you guys. Once again, I've saved your butts from extinction. So who's 420? Hey, Nikki.
They said that you told them that I gave you the alarm code to the Richards house.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, somebody did. They keep saying that I'm so upset over my relationship with Andy that I...
Hang in there, Nicole.
Look, Carol. I know you had a relationship with Andy before I did.
That's not true.
It's what he told me. All I'm saying is that if it's true, you better get a hold of the diary.
What diary?
He kept a secret diary about all of us. He told me about it one time when we were together.
Really?
Yeah. And if you know anybody else who did them, you better tell them about the diary, too.
Time's up, Nicole.
Get dressed. If I'd have known he was going to be documenting all this, I would have made him die slower.
What if it wasn't actually a proper diary? What if he wrote it on his computer?
Hey, where's his study?
This way.
Wait. What was that? We tried everything. Drink, drugs, sex with boys, sex with girls. We started getting bored.
Everybody wonders what it would be like to have sex with a teacher, but we actually did it.
Our plan was to all seduce Richards one by one.
We knew he was vulnerable.
Then one day, we got to thinking what it would be like to kill somebody.
Like I said, everybody wonders, but we did it.
Killing two birds with one stone, you might say.
I did him first. He was easy.
And I had him.
When I asked him to meet me in the gym that night, he must have felt like a little kid at Christmas.
Then when he was having sex with Sam, Campbell and I snuck around from behind and slipped the noose over his neck.
By the time he figured out what was going on, he was already strung up.
We talked to him the whole time he was dying. It took more than 20 minutes. We each told him how good or bad he was in bed.
Then he died just like that. You know, no more struggle, no more breathing. Just still.
After making it look like a suicide, we went swimming in the pool to cool off.
And clean up.
And then we pretended to find him.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, hey, I can drive you to the airport.
Hi.
Hi.
I tried calling you to 2 o'clock this morning. Have you been slept yet?
No, not yet.
Go home. Do it.
Have you got a minute before you leave?
Actually, you know, I'm the kind of person that likes to get to the airport an hour early.
Yeah, but you don't have to go back right now, do you?
I do. It's been great being with you, though, Tom.
Likewise.
I guess we both got to realize a fantasy.
Yep. You know,
I do know. But I'm young, free, wealthy. No time for commitments. But when the time is right, I will come back and see how you're doing. Goodbye.